Hey guys, it's Eshani. So today we are going to be doing a favorites video. Most of these things I found in the month of April, but there are some things that have been current favorites for the past few months since I did my last favorites video. We've got a lot of new products in here, some products that literally blew my mind, and we've also got some very old school classic favorites as well. I kind of brought them back from the grave, if I'm being honest with you. And there's also one flop that I wanted to share at the end. So let's jump right into all the favorites. The first one is the product that I'm specifically talking about. If you've been on my channel for years now, this is very familiar. This is a very oldie product, a super classic, the Viseart Neutral Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I don't know how many times I've talked about this throughout the years on my channel. I know that this might seem like, okay, Eshani, why are we still chatting about this? In my opinion, this is just the best matte neutral eyeshadow palette. It's called neutral mattes, so it's everything that you think it would be. You've got some warmer neutral tones in here, but you've also got some cooler neutral tones. You've got your matte dark brown, you've got your matte black, you've got a bunch of lighter matte shades, good transition shades. Everything in this palette is beautiful. All of these shades work wonderfully well together. If you have some other foily colors or glittery colors from other brands, but you just need a really solid, really good formulated eyeshadow palette to really ground the looks, this is the best. So I have re-fallen in love with this. Like I said, repurchased it. It's in their new packaging now, and I love it. I don't know how new or old this product is, but I recently opened it. It was sitting in my collection for a while. I think this was sent to me in Urban Decay PR. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen. I'm the type of person that tends to stick to my favorite liquid eyeliner pens. I don't veer out too often because I have been disappointed in so many liquid liners I've tried. However, this pen is so good. It's got that super fine brush tip point. The formula is super dark black. And unlike a lot of liquid liner pens that I have, this is one that actually dries down matte. If you guys are someone that likes a dark, rich, matte liquid liner formula, you will love this. The last eye product that I'm not going to harp on too much, but I did want to make it a point to say this is back. This is my favorite. This is the House of Lashes Lash Adhesive. It is literally the best false lash glue of life. If you guys have been following some of my recent videos, I've been updating you where I couldn't find this lash glue for probably close to a year now. A lot of people recommended the Duo Lash Adhesive, so I picked up the one that is in a similar packaging to this. Severely disappointing. That one was nothing compared to this. This stuff is basically like super glue for your false lashes, which I don't know about you, but for me, when I put on a pair of false lashes, I do not want to worry about them. I don't want to feel them on my eyes. I don't want to worry about them all day. I don't want to have to keep checking in a mirror to see if the corners are popping up. And with the Duo one, the corners were popping up and it did become an issue, and I did have to literally go in and fix it like halfway through the day. And the House of Lashes, you guys, it's the best. I picked mine up at Target. This has been restocked and I am so thankful that it has been. This is a new favorite that I recently talked about and showed you guys an application demo in my Get Ready With Me that I just did. I'll link that video below if you guys want to know more about this. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base BBB Cream Beauty Blur Balm. This is Patrick Starr's line. You can pick this up at Sephora, and this stuff, I was shocked by how good this is. The way I would describe it is it's the texture of a BB cream. It's definitely thicker. It's almost like this whipped thick consistency. But when I say thick, it's not heavy. It's still very, very lightweight feeling on the skin. However, it has the coverage of a foundation, a true medium coverage, a true soft matte finish. And after using this and using some of the more glowier foundations that are really popular on the market right now, like the Kosas Revealer Foundation review that I did, I think this really, really made me realize that I am a matte foundation girl. I love myself a good matte foundation. My skin is combination oily. I like to add my glow where I want to. I like being able to target my glow just on my cheeks or on my forehead, my nose, my lips, like wherever I want to put the sparkle or sheen or glow, I can do that over a matte foundation. Thank goodness for this for coming into my life. Thank you guys for recommending this. I picked it up during the Sephora VIB sale, and it was because of you guys encouraging me to try it that I did, and I love it. My shade is medium dark 2, which is described as a medium dark with golden undertones. It's beautiful, it's amazing, I love it. Okay, this next product is one of those just mind-blowing makeup items. It was a formula that I used on camera for the first time, mind you, and my jaw was on the floor. This is the M Cosmetics So Soft. This is like their Shape and Sculpt bronzer stick, and oh my goodness, this is the best cream contour product I have ever used in my entire life. This one here is in the shade Nomadic. It is the perfect contour shade for me. It does have a little bit of a warmer undertone, which I much prefer for my contour on my skin tone. I love it. Like I said, I used this for the first time on camera. I did a full face, or almost a full face, of M Cosmetics video. I'll link it below as well for you guys if you want to see how this goes on. You can see my literal first impressions using this. And since I found this formula when I did that video, I literally haven't used another contour product since. This has replaced everything else in my collection. It is that stinking good. Another favorite that was recommended by you guys, the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Matte lipstick formula. This formula is beautiful. This particular shade was recommended to me in my Sephora wishlist video for the VIB sale. This is in the shade Jessie. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. I absolutely love it. It has very quickly become my go-to lipstick color. It's the perfect medium mauvey neutral rosy color on my skin tone. And because I loved Jessie so much, I went back before the sale ended and picked up another shade. I loved the formula that much. So I went and picked up Garth. Let me go ahead and swatch these for you so you guys can see the shades. So the top shade right here is Jessie, which you can see is definitely more pinky mauvey leaning, and then this bottom one is Garth, which, like I said, a little bit more purpley, a little bit more cool toned of a neutral. And I have to say the formula on these Ultra Suede lipsticks is very, very impressive. It is a very silicone-y dimethicone feeling matte formula, which if you've never used a matte formula like that, it's not drying by any means. It glides onto the lips super smoothly, but because it's a matte lipstick, it lasts so well. I wore Garth out on a date night not that long ago, and I was eating, it was like a fettuccine pasta, but it didn't have like a proper cream sauce. It was like an oil-based lemon sauce. So there was a lot of olive oil in this pasta, and if you know anything about makeup, oil breaks down makeup. So as I was eating this fettuccine pasta, I was so nervous that my lipstick was gonna look like a hot mess by the end of the night. And while it definitely faded, it faded super, super evenly. It didn't leave a weird ring around my lips. There's very, very light transferring with this formula. It's still a traditional, you know, lipstick. It's not a long long-wearing matte liquid lipstick or anything. However, I would consider this one of the more long-wearing matte formulas of a traditional lipstick in my collection. This next product is kind of unique, I would say, because I feel like body splashes don't really make it onto my channel very often. I don't really know the last time I've purchased a body splash. It probably had to have been back at Bath & Body Works back in my high school days. Sol de Janeiro has all of their scents, which if you guys don't know, Sol de Janeiro has really expanded their line. I picked up this particular scent in their body cream when it originally came out. I want to say it was like maybe a year ago. However, I just recently picked up the body spray version of it. This is the Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 40 Black Amber Plum and Vanilla Woods body spray. I'm a big vanilla person. I love vanilla and I love things that are kind of fruity but not citrusy so much. When you smell it, you can definitely smell the fruit, but it's still very sexy, very sensual, very just indulgent, the types of scents that I love. And I gotta say, I kind of like the body spray thing. This is a body and hair fragrance mist. So when I've been using this, I've just been spraying it in my hair, on my chest, décolleté, arms, legs, wherever I want to. And it is a body spray. It's not gonna last that long. After a few hours, if you want to smell it, you're gonna have to reapply. But there's something very nice about that. It's a very non-committal way to do scent, because for $19, you can just douse yourself in this head to toe, reapply as you want, and it's very, you know, low commitment. This next product is gonna sound like it's coming out of left field, although I have another product that's definitely coming out of left field coming up next. But this one is a heel cream. It just is what it is. My heels are always cracked. They're always chapped. I always get those really like deep cracks that really hurt. If you guys know, you know. They almost look like a paper cut, but they go all the way through the dry skin and it hits like this nerve point. Oh my God, it hurts so bad. I got one of those a couple weeks ago and that's what really incentivized me to just invest in a good foot cream, and this stuff is amazing. This is the Sanita's Foot Repair, a cracked heel balm. You don't need a lot of this. A very small amount goes a really long way. I just take it and apply it just on the dry areas of my feet. You don't need to slather up your entire foot. In fact, I don't recommend you do that. Only do it on the areas of your foot that are really chapped, cracked. Because this stuff has lactic acid in it, that's actually the second ingredient in this right after glycerin. The lactic acid is going to essentially just strip off the dry skin. I use it right after I get out of the shower and towel dry my feet. I just take a little bit of this, rub it on the dry areas, and then put some socks on. The socks really lock this product in and make sure it's really penetrating the dry areas of your feet. This stuff is incredible, and it does have peppermint oil in it, so it smells kind of minty. It also has jojoba in it, which kind of adds that smoothness factor. And of course, the glycerin really kind of traps in the moisture, and the lactic acid just sloughs off all the dead skin. So when I say this stuff is the best foot cream you will ever use, it's the best foot cream you will ever use. Just trust me on this. Purchase a tube of this, try it for at least a week, if not 2 weeks, and then get back to me. I had to purchase this online because I don't know where to get this Sanita's brand in store, but of course I'll put a link to this and every product I talked about in this video in the description box below for you. And then my final favorite before I talk about one flop, which, oh, I can't believe this was a flop. But anyways, if you guys have these stainless steel tumblers, like the Yeti tumblers, the Stanley tumblers, you guys probably know that over time, as you use it, the inside gets kind of yucky, especially with these types of tumblers that you use for coffee, tea, soda drinks, juices. It doesn't matter how much you scrub it. It doesn't matter how much you soak it in soapy hot water. Just it gets gross. I know you're looking at mine and thinking, well, that's not that gross. That's because I used this product on it. This is called Bottle Bright. It's a natural cleaning tablet for water bottles and beverage containers. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I purchased this on Amazon. There's 12 tablets in here. Each of the tablets is individually wrapped, kind of like a candy wrapping, which is a little sketchy. Basically what you do is you fill your bottle with hot water. You take one of the tabs, pop it in, it starts kind of fizzing and frothing and doing the most. And then you leave it be for, it says 15 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, I left mine sitting in there overnight. And then the next morning I went in, washed it out, and I was beyond floored. This Bottle Bright stuff, oh my God, it got rid of all the staining. I mean, the inside is like super bright silver. It looks brand new. This is awesome. I will continue using this on my water bottles, my hydro flasks, my Yeti tumblers, like all my stainless steel things. Okay, you guys, the final product is my product flop of the month. This is so sad to me. I don't even have the product here to show you guys because I actually went and returned it. And the product I'm talking about are the Givenchy Rose Perfecto Liquid Lip Balms. It is a $37 lip balm, but it looks so cool, very unique. Givenchy packaging is gorgeous. Aesthetically, I have nothing bad to say about this. Even application was beautiful. It felt really nice on the lips. It wasn't greasy, it wasn't heavy, it wasn't thick. It gave a nice amount of color. You could tell that I was wearing it. However, the big con with this product is that it smells like flowers. Not only did it smell like flowers, but it tasted like floral perfume. Have you guys ever had that unpleasant experience of accidentally spraying perfume into your mouth? The way your mouth feels after a perfume, any perfume is sprayed into it, is just, you can tell it's not meant to go in your mouth. And that was the feeling I got wearing this lip balm. I think I had it on for about 2 hours before I had to take it off. It wasn't for me. So if you guys don't mind tasting floral perfume all day, this might be something you want to look into. But I don't know when designer makeup brands are going to understand that we as consumers don't want floral scented lip products. Fragrances of things that are actually edible, sure, you want to throw in a vanilla, you want to throw in a caramel, a chocolate brownie. But the second we start doing this floral perfume, rose, jasmine, like lavender, I don't want it. I don't want it in my lip product. I love all those scents, but not directly in my mouth. Alrighty guys, that is everything for this current favorites video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget that links to everything I showed you guys in this video will be in the description box down below. The links down below are affiliate links, so if you make your purchases through my links, I do make a little bit of a commission. I appreciate all of you guys who have been using my affiliate links and who continue to use my affiliate links because it really does help out my channel. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below anything that you have been loving lately, and I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. I'll see you then. Bye!